can see me properly. I'm trying to decide which guys, how are you doing? Hi, yeah, it's Miss Badul's turn today to infiltrate me doing this, what I'm doing right now. Ooh, hey, ooh, I'm trying to decide which way to go. I think I made a wrong turn back there, okay guys, it's me, Sylvia. Yeah, I had to stop rustling the papers of the disorganization that I've come here to sit to do. I stapled the finale at the beginning. I don't understand why I would have done that. I don't understand why I would have done that, except for that glass of Baileys that I possibly could have affected the system a little bit. I still got to take my time to say, how are you, my sexy slayers? And by now you should know what sexy stands for. Fair enough, I do still add things to it. That's fair enough. But if you don't, let me just jump right into it and tell you what sexy stands for. Because you can't be watching me confused as to who you are. You can't. You gotta know who you are while I'm talking to you, man. You gotta. So S is for sharp, it's for smart, it's for successful, it's for stupendous, it's for, let's go to E. E is for excellent. E is for exquisite. E is for, okay, we'll get some new, no, we don't have to. Excellent says it all, but it's where the X comes in when it comes to the sexy side of you guys, is that you see that you're special. What? That excellence that you are in the X that is in the sexy, yeah? It don't have no E. E for what? E for what is XCELLERS. That's what you are. Okay? You don't need the E. We don't need the E. No, we don't. We can do it by ourselves. So can the X. Yeah? And then it's you guys I'm talking to. Yeah, you slayers out there. You're slaying in your houses. You're slaying in your families. You're slaying in your workplace. You're slaying in your business. You're slaying in your schools. You're slaying in your secondary schools. You're slaying in your colleges. You're slaying in your universities. You're slaying in your conglomerates. Yeah, I did it in a different order. But you're also slaying in your empire and then your conglomerate. So which one is more? I think empire is more than conglomerate. So empire needs to come last. Solidify everything. You're slaying in your empires. Yeah, that's what I said. Share, guys. I'm not doing this for my voice to be listened to by you guys for nothing. I want to infiltrate all the knowledge that we know already about sex and do it in a way that is understandable to us as adults, and also fill in those little gaps that we were missing when we went to school them days and you knew it was a good day when he was shoveled into the assembly room with that brown lacquered floor and that funny scent and that apparatus there. Yeah. You knew it was going to be a good day. It was going to be a free day. When they pushed in, they rolled in that big block of a TV when we were sitting down in rows on the floor, you know. Meanwhile, we'll be walking on street, stepping in doodles, stepping in people's spittings, but we're sitting on the floor. Oh, wow. Anywho, they put in that VHS. Children of today, go and research what that is. They pushed it into the video recorder, and then you'll see the fuzziness, and then someone will start talking. And I'm saying it like we had classes or something. It was literally one session. It shouldn't be such a taboo. It should have just been part and parcel of education, because that's how we got here. That's how we got here. Why is it a secret as to how we got here? That's what I mean. Now I get it. We can't get that. The long and short of it is, I can't remember nothing. All I think I can remember is a woman giving birth. I think that is it. What's that say? What's that mean? Some symbols come up on my camera. Better not start no nonsense today, you know. Anywho, like, how are we meant to kind of know things about ourselves if the thing that brought us here is shrouded in such secrecy? And now, obviously, it's getting better. I mean, I'm here. Hi, guys. I'm here, like I've said, to give you that Psychosexuals for episode 10. And I've got 4 to go through. So let's actually no, 3, because I'm going to do the finale part 1 and part 2 together. Shiloh and Mike, they were having a one-to-one at, I don't know whose house it was, and Shiloh just more or less told him, listen, I choose you. And all he did was kiss her. He didn't really say anything back, and so she kind of left feeling like, you know, the communication wasn't really as in-depth as she wanted it to be, because he didn't really express himself verbally. He just expressed himself physically, and sometimes that's what people do, especially when they don't want you necessarily as someone to actually create any type of an emotional bond. But unfortunately, like I was telling you before, guys, do you remember when I was talking before and I said to you guys, you know, there's some people who are unobtainable to some other people, but they won't communicate that in a way, because kissing her now is giving her mixed messages, isn't it? Isn't it? And that's what I was saying before, that when you do stuff like that, it kind of causes, you know, miscommunication in a relationship. It then also can potentially cause the person who, you know, has expressed themselves, as in Shiloh in this respect, to just be confused as to why gone here, why gone for here. Me not get it. Me not get what y'all do feel. Why you kiss me? And I know, let me not do that. I don't want to be told that I'm culturally procreating. Not procreating. Was it appropriate? Was it culturally appropriating my jams? You know, I love you, jams. You know, back in the day, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be Jamaican. I wanted to be. You Africans out there, don't pretend it was just me. Don't pretend that you didn't have an AKA place in that West Indies that you said that you came from, because I sure did. And I sure know my group of friends did as well. Yeah, we all did. When I think about it now, I'm like, oh my gosh, really? The way I'm so proud to be African. The way I'm so proud. I was born here, but it was African in my house, and that's all I know. You can say it was African in my house. Maybe outside it wasn't, but I wasn't out that much. African in my house. That's what I am in my heart. See what I'm saying? Oh, gosh. I used to be from Dominica. Yeah, I did. No, my mum was from Dominica. My dad was what? Jamaican or whatever. It was somewhere there. You know? Anywho, why did I even go on to that? Oh, it was just my accent that I did, isn't it? Anywho. Guys. Oh, these herbs are enough, because this type is rare. Yeah, I changed it up. Anyway, guys, what I'm doing, I should be continuing. Then Aisha and Dante, like I said, oh yeah, so Dante said he was going to go and speak to Zodia. He's feeling Aisha. And, yeah, let's see what happens there. Should we? Okay, let's see. So, Frank then takes Moomin out, see whether, you know, the feelings that he has for Sydney is what he should be holding on to, or what he feels for Moomin. Brother Frank was Moomin's only choice anyway. So, and I must say, Brother Frank, at this point, yeah. You very much are an attentive person when it comes to remembering the intrinsities of what people like and them things there. I like that about you. I like it. Because basically what he did, they must have gone on some sort of, I don't know, it was crazy golf or whatever it was for their first date. He got the ball of that day, wrote the date and Moomin's name, and what else did he put on it? And whatever else it was. And gave it to her and said, hi, look what I've done. Am I closer to getting in that body of yours? Look, I've got a ball for you. You remember this connection of the ball with me in that place? Yeah, look what I got for you as a present. And it's so attentive, Frankie boy. Oh, bruh, Frank. Wow, dear. Yeah, I felt that one. That's very attentive. Oh, you remembered. Or not even that you remembered. It's just to have such a wanting to kind of, especially if this is a relationship that is going to last, is just wanting to start off with the notion that, yeah, I'm in it. But we'll talk more about that. Yeah, we'll talk more about that. But yeah, like I said, I've watched everything now. You know, I've watched everything. Yeah, but I hear that. I mean, it's what someone wants. Bear in mind, guys, I'm telling you all of this. I don't want to, listen, the thing about me, yeah, if someone tells me to watch something, yeah, let's just say, for argument's sake, let's just say, I don't know, what do I watch a lot? I don't even know. What do I watch? I don't even watch much now. Okay, let's just say Project Runway. Yeah, I do like my fashion. Yeah, I do like my fashion, guys. I do like my... Not like that. Nowhere near a designer girl. Not at all, not at all, not at all. I think this is Boohoo. Yeah, this is Boohoo, darlings. No. I'm not really designer, but I am style. I am style, yeah. I'm style, yeah, definitely. I'm about the stylings. And that's what is classic and lasts for a long time. Not fads and fashions and trends and them things there. Yeah, why you want to follow everybody else and what the heck they're wearing at one particular time of the year? Why you want to do that? No, man. Do your own thing. Do your own thing. You know? And that's what I do. So yeah, imagine Project Runway now. And I'm still not even talking about what I'm meant to be talking about. I'm talking about something else, you know, and I'm really getting into it. And I don't understand what I'm doing right about now. I don't understand. This was not the plan. It wasn't. Don't start to proceed to... Oh, this is my favourite song in this thingy. Sorry. All right, let me pause it. Because I'm going to say what I'm going to say because I'm going to rewind this anyway. And I'm going to say, don't proceed to tell me what's going to happen in the said program of Project Runway that you just told me to watch. I detest that. There's no point in me watching it, is there? You've told me I can imagine it in my head, so what's the point? You know? I want to be seeing the original with no form of imprint of what you thought about the show. You know what I'm saying? Or what you observed. Let me observe my own observing, please. I hate when people do that. Don't do that to me. Don't proceed to tell me what I'm about to watch. Like if I want to watch a film, which I very rarely do, don't then tell me what's going to be happening in said film and then expect me to have that same excitement for if you hadn't have spoiled it for me. That's basically what you've done. Yeah, you spoiled it. Yeah, you spoilt the film for me when you do stuff like that. Anywho, guys, let me continue talking because I don't even know why I started going off on that. This is going to have to rest for a bit. I don't know what I'm talking... Well, I know what I'm talking about, but I just don't understand where it got to this when I'm meant to be talking about this, basically. I'll be back, guys. Don't worry. Yeah, I'll be back. You know what's so funny, guys? I literally... Because I said, you know, my camera, it has to, like, rest after about 10-15 minutes. I literally waited, and I waited for my song in the pausing position for the camera to get itself together so that I can actually sing the whole bit. Not knowing that when I edit it, I'm like, Stills, really, you're gonna leave this all in? I'm like, yeah, I am. Like, what you gonna do? It's me and the music I like. Because of trademarks, you don't hear it like that. I hope you don't hear it like that. But you've got me to remind you of how it sounds. And true enough and fair enough, when I'm reminding you, you might have to really be imagining as well and trying to remember, use your own memory as well to remember the song, because my voice might not get you, you know, that clarity that you need to. Let me not denigrate myself like, oh, nonsense. Oh, gosh, what do you mean? You will understand the song when I sing it. It might not sound the same to you, but you will understand. You will know exactly what point of reference of song is that. Okay? So let's go in it. Look, after all that talking, let's go. Oh gosh, it started. No, baby. Go back, darling girl. Go back, baby girl. Go back, Erica. Don't fight it. Don't sweat it. It's coming. No, look at her. She's rushing ahead. I wasn't ready to jump into the tune yet. Oh, let me get myself ready. Let me try to remember the words. You won't be naming no buildings after me. We'll go down in affidavit. No, you won't be naming no buildings after me. My name will be reinstated surely. This world done changed so much, yeah. This world done changed since I... Oh, Erica. Oh, surely, 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 it just needs like, look at how I'm just moving to the song. Look, can you see it? It's just a smooth movement and it's slow, but I'm feeling the song still. I don't have to be like all like this. It doesn't require that. It doesn't require it. It just requires that you're in tune. Hey, go, Eric. Oh gosh, she needs to cool down. No! You'll be naming no buildings after me. Anyway, guys. So, yeah, I liked what Frank done. Sadia and Dante. You could see as soon as Sadia came in, like, she wasn't having anything Dante was going to be serving that night. She didn't come there to be lovey-dovey. She wanted to tell him exactly how he has made her feel. The fact that he's ignored her for the past 3 days. And obviously, she kind of went to the result with wherever they went, the retreat, with the intention of getting to know him more, even though she had Naeem in the midst as well. So she came there, guns blazing, saying, listen, you're taking me for an idiot. I don't know why you're now going with Aisha, my arch nemesis in this place, which I can't stand. The fact that they had to argue over something to make it like a tit for... I hate all of that. Listen, it's all about empowerment. Hey, look at how the English... Empowerment. What did I say? Empowering. Oh, that makes sense as well. Sounds right anyway. It's all about empowerment of everybody around you, including yourself. Yes, including yourself, guys. I don't like that narrative, but it is what it is. Anywho, she's just not happy with him. And she's like, so you've been blanking me all this time. Meanwhile, I'm hearing in these streets that my girl got a massage and cooking session with you. I mean, I did not even know you had in you a masseuse and a chef. But you've gone and given it to Aisha. You've shown her that side of you. Wagwan. And then he was like, listen, he just didn't like the way she was going on. And he chooses Aisha. She goes off and we're thinking, okay, end of scene. He goes and gets a risotto. He's munching that risotto, enjoying life. And then she cut, oh, tune. Oh, my lips gonna dry. I'll get water. Anyway, guys, yeah. So, you thinking, yeah, she's gone off. She went off barefooted. So, she was serious about that walking off. Then, lo and behold, in the mist, you see her coming back. I'm like, what go on? Why is she all up here again? She gets in his face and does that. You sometimes sing time. Even me doing this to you guys right now, I feel like ashamed. But she done it on his nose. I just don't get that. Than ever before, I'm an orange moon, 'cause I reflect the light of my soul. I praise the day you turn my way and smile at me. He gets to smile and I get to be orange and... Okay, guys. Let me continue by Miss Badu. These times I thought you were Ghanaian, so I really felt like I had a connection to you. I mean, we still got a connection. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You're still my African sister. Yeah. And I'm African by way of UK, but I'm still African. So yes, we are still connected. And then this voice that you've used to gift me with on days like this, I mean, we're always going to be connected like that. So I love you for that, Erica. I love you for that. I wasn't sure about all those other names that you were talking about on NPR. I wasn't sure what you were talking about. I mean, I wasn't getting all that. But I just know you as Miss Badu. And I thought, yeah, you're Ghanaian. And I'm sure you know the history of that name. So I'm sure you know the connection. I'm sure you've probably even been to Ghana anyway. And if you have, you gotta go. You gotta go. Anyway, let me continue. Sorry. As I said, yeah. Oh, gosh, yeah, sorry. I told you, innit? And she tapped my man the thingy and told him he's shown his true colours while she's tapping his nose. And she's telling someone that we're seeing his true colours. I mean, I get if you're upset about something. I get that, I understand that. And I'm understanding if you really did invest time and you didn't have Naeem, you was thinking of him as your number one. That's all good in the hood. But there's definitely other channels and avenues you could have taken to get to that communication you wanted to get to actually communicate and talk vocally while you're tapping someone's nose like him say a dog. Me not get that one either. Yeah, the Jamaican accents come back. Me not get that one. Me not get it. Me not get that one, yeah. Me not get it. But anywho, and she walked off again. Just as Dante was eating that risotto confused, we too were confused as to what we had just witnessed. Sabrina and Walter said that Sabrina made the decision easy for him. So basically saying that, you know, that's who was going to choose. Oh my gosh, did I even mention that this is the conundrum day, basically? It's really, I mean, the next one's the day. Oh, actually, no, I was really going to add a bit more depth to what this episode was, but no, it's not. Anywho, Sabrina opened up to Walter and said, you know, she was bullied when she was younger and how she found her empowerment is to become a stripper in a gentleman's club. That's how she explained what she did. Sure. How can I forget you? Yo, you're coming true. I'm in love with you. Love with you. Love with you. In love with you. I'm in love with you. In love with you. In love with you. In love with you. Yeah. I'm so in love, baby. I don't care what the... Hey. Oh, dragging all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you must hold on to is you. I shouldn't point, should I? But it's you. One day, healing band's gonna get in your way. So, pack light. See the wisdom there. It's a metaphor for don't take too much. That's what this metaphor is about. Isn't it, Erica? Don't just tell me that. I'm going to start telling you guys the psychosexual music. Because this is what she's saying. Listen, don't be... I mean, go into things, but just don't think too much about it and come out and just be thinking too much about it. Listen. You can't hurry up because you got too much stuff. When they see you coming, they go running from you. It's true, oh yes they do. One day he gonna say, I said one day he gonna say. I mean, that is kind of her experience potentially, that she's telling us that someone, you know, said that and she's now giving us the advice to think about it. Just prepare for it. Just prepare for it. He might do that, so prepare for it. And Erica, that's what you're saying in them things there. I mean, it's good advice, but it's also been negative. Girl, I know at times it's hard and you can let go. Oh, sometimes hurts you want some head inside. You can't deny it. You can't stop crying. So, if you believe in. Is that what she says? You can receive. Hey, I've changed that bit up, Erica. I can't even lie. I can't remember what you said there anyway. Yeah, it seems like that's what this thing is about. I mean, she could be talking to herself. She could be giving people advice. I bet your love, I bet your love. Yes, Miss Buzzle. Hey, you're welcome, guys. I know you felt that, even though the voice was, you felt it. Because I was channeling Miss Badu when I was doing it, yeah. Let it go, let it go. Oh. See, and she's also advising in the sense that, you know, she could be advising a woman over a man and being like, listen, he will treat you like this if you don't sort yourself out and stop thinking too much about things. Because I've already told you in the song, man didn't run away from you, or people then run away. If we wanted to like make this song more gender neutral, because they say like, you know, people then run away from you when they see you because like you've got too many bags with you, and those bags of psychological, emotional, that emotional experience that you have in the song is kind of described as baggage. Do you get what I mean? And it's your baggage, but it's also good to understand that side of you, all the baggage that you have, and process it. And then understand yourself more, then let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because if you just let it go, it's like, you had it. Oh, what did you learn from it? I mean, what did it tell you about yourself? And them things that, you know, that's another avenue you could think about the song in. But yeah, that's basically what Bad Lady is about, I think. I wonder if Erica could confirm this for me. But I'm just looking at the psychosexual side of it, and the fact that it all boils down still to how we all got here. The reason why I'm listening to Miss Badu and now being able to now use a bit of psychosexuals to try and like analyze the lyrics and see what I understand from them and link it to the psychosexuals that I'm learning. And in the world of culture and where music actually has such a big influence on how we feel, what we think, we have a song for every mood. Do you know what I mean? It's good to now evaluate that and see how that then links into the psychosexuality of you and me. I guess this is going to be a snippet within. This is going to just, I don't know what this is because it's got nothing to do with the show. What I'm talking about is got nothing, but it's another side of what I want to talk about. I mean, why not? So yeah, this is going to be a little snippet somewhere on TikTok or somewhere else. Yeah, I've thought about it because at the moment I'm recording for another. Look, I'm killing so many birds with one stone, and that's just metaphorically. I'm not that violent. So please, I don't want no comments saying, oh, you said birds. Why didn't you say something else? I'm not going to actually do it, darling. It's something that I've heard people say, and I thought this is the right place to say it because I am killing a few birds with one stone, doing what I'm doing now. I'm recording for YouTubes, I'm recording for TikToks, I'm recording for IG, I'm recording for Facebooks, I'm recording for LinkedIn. I'm recording for everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And Twitter, yeah. Yeah, I'm recording everywhere. For one thing, which is doing the psychosexuals. And in that, what I actually do is watch melanated people doing love stuff, doing romance stuff, and just breaking it down to what I can see psychosexually and talking on it a little bit, and also telling you guys what happened in the show. It's not all link what I need to link into what you guys can get from how we are. Let me continue to be giving you guys the psychosexuals in Ready to Love. I've got 4 more to do, and it's 1 o'clock. I wasn't intending to be here. I thought I'd be closer to really finishing, and I'm realizing I've just gone so many different ways in this singing. But I'm back. Sabrina's just not feeling how he's been going on since they've been apart. She just doesn't feel like he's been calling her as much in them things there. However, you know, although he's saying the right things, the actions are not matching up. So she's just watching him, basically, is what she said. And then Sydney and Phil, they looked like they had a lot of chemistry, and it looked nice. And they were both honest that they have different connections with other people. But I'm not being funny, film made it seem like, yeah, you're mine already. I'm not even gonna lie. Basically, a meaning of a relationship that he had was to have grandchildren for his mum, and unfortunately, his mum passed away, and so he feels bad that he wasn't able to give her that. That's quite a deep thing to put into a relationship. That's quite a deep, you know, goal to actually have children to honor your parents and things like that nature. And that's a meaning of a relationship that Phil had. So bless him, because he said it quite, this isn't the first time he said it. Yeah, so he was saying that the fact that she passed away, because of that, he's very intentional. And he doesn't just date to date. So they went on a date, him and Sydney, and yeah, they kind of just told each other they want each other. That's just how I looked at it. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, guys, I need to sort my life out. I've got 60%. I've got things to do, and look what I'm doing. Erica. Okay, let me get back onto it. Yeah. So Sydney wanted more, and then lo and behold, their tongues, their lips, their bodily fluids in their mouths all met on the TV, and we were observing that, or I observed that. And that's a form of affection that we show each other when we are interested in maybe potentially seeing more, maybe potentially not. Everybody's different. Everybody has different sexual templates. Some people don't even like to have sex, don't want to have sex. They don't desire having sex. And I don't even like using the word desire. They don't even have the willingness to want to have sex in that, want to have sex. Yeah, so they kissed. Sydney recognises that she also has a connection with Frank as well, obviously. Yeah, Phil told her she's the one. I don't even know. And I was thinking, what about Shiloh? You just kissed her. Well, go on with that, Philly boy. So anyway, Gentleman's Lounge. They spoke about, obviously, yeah, I wasn't sure. I was happy to hear that Walter was telling people what... I mean, he's making it seem like it's a problem to him to actually even tell other people what Sabrina used to do. And I guess the active word is that in that whole phrase was used to do. You know, I mean, what is his fear now? I don't know. I guess it could be like the societal understandings of what goes on in places like, you know, Gentlemen's Club is what he's thinking about. And if it was a man that's been, you know, we've been told that, yeah, he's banged. Okay, let me not use the word bang, still from a sex therapist. Get with it. I mean, get with it. I can't be saying bang. Oh. How can I be saying that? How very dare I? No, doing sexual activities. Yeah, that's better. That's not banging, Sylvia. Why would I say banging like that? But if it was a man who was like, you know, the first thing I said, but also doing sexual activities with a lot of people, he would be seen as, yeah, he's a stud, yes. He's what we call a man. Yes, sir. He's going in so many people's juices and things like that. Yeah. But no, women can't do that. Women can't do that. No, 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 no. And I'm just saying it like this because that's the notion that people have when a woman does that. I was trying to get quite detailed into what the guy's doing. He's literally putting his penis in as many vaginas as he can, and he's seen as, yeah. But if a woman does it, and the thing is, I'm not even saying it as if to say, yeah, women should be doing it as well. But if everyone's going to see, or most people, majority of people are going to see it as a woman doing it as bad, it should be the same for men. That's all I mean. If I was to be as graphic as I just was, to compare it to if a woman does the same thing, to most people that would sound disgusting, but me saying it with the man, even though I'm saying it graphic, to give that emphasis that it has that same connotation if a woman does it. And that's what I'm talking about with these gender constructs. And it can cause, I mean, that to some people, or some men, some whatever, that's seen as a good gender construct to have, to actually live up to. But some people can't live up to that, and that gives them stress as well, because it's a construct that is just very prevalent in the Western world, isn't it? That a man should, you know, be with as many women as possible, but a woman should wait for that number one person to come to her. Yeah, she should be sampling. No. She can't do them things there. And like I said, I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing in regards to if you want to do that. I'm talking about it being not the same for both, and it doesn't make sense, because it just doesn't make sense in that regard. Like I said, if it's bad for one, it should be bad for the other. If it's good for one, it should be good for one. That's what I'm saying. I'm just being neutral, please. Don't come and attack me. I'm not saying people should go and open their legs and do everything. No, that's not my business like that. But I'm not trying to say that you should be doing more or less. No. I'm just saying in terms of the constructs, because like I was saying, even with that kind of a construct for men to live by or adhere to, can actually be stressful for for men. So I'm not saying it like it's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just saying it while it's out there. I'm just giving you psychosexuals from a different way. I can't remember why I got into that. Why did I get into it? Oh yeah, it's just about Sabrina working at the thingy club. Oh, there was something else, but guys, I've gone too far into it to remember. Let me get back on track. Naeem was saying that Sydney's voice annoys him, so he wanted her to go. Walter took Moomin, and they had a heart-to-heart. Spoke about, you know, what had happened, and how Moomin felt, and all of that stuff. And you know, Walter was saying, you know, when she walked away, when they were talking at the poolside, he took it in another way, like I want him no more. I hope it was recording. It wasn't, guys. Anyway, Zadia went home. That's the long and short of it, guys. Okay. But anywho, yes, guys, you know where to find me by now. IG, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, and here on YouTube. Sex and Slay with Azamai MUA. Comment down below. Don't be doing these DMs tinglings with me, because we have conversations about it. Yeah, we do. We have conversations about this episode and this. But put it in the comments, no? Put it in the comments. Yeah, thank you, guys. So I'll see you in the next episode. I'm actually doing it now. So, guys, love you and leave you. Bye.